I don't see your screen.
Okay, hold on. It's moving kind of slow.
Hello, Mother Jones.
Hi, Mother Jones.
Hey,
Hello.
Mother John.
Hi, Mother Jones.
I'm gonna work on this computer while y'all get started, okay? I'm here, but
Okay.
I'm trying to get last week's recording. Okay. Go to your
You say you still don't see my screen?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
we
see
can
the screen.
screen. Well, I see you. Oh.
But I don't see the screen. Go to your okay. I'm all messed up trying to sign in. Now, this is an image of the key released by the Marion County Sheriff's Office, and that's going to say they're not looking for any suspects. No arrests made at this time.
Can you try to do the presenter thing again? So
Okay.
okay.
Go down to my meetings. Let me see. Okay, have you as the presenter. You are the presenter. Unless I take you off and put you back on. You want me to do that?
Yeah, try that.
Okay, hold on.
This is the one she was talking about, Sanford.
This is the one she was talking about.
Y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, now let me go back and make Mr. Lewis presenter again. Okay, Mr. Lewis. Do y'all see Mr. Lewis' screen?
No.
Hello, Jeffrey. What's this here? Something pink on there. Oh, you can draw. You got it so you can draw. That's what you want to do, Mr. Lewis?
Huh? Draw?
Yeah, you got your draw screen on where you can draw.
No. I don't know what that is.
You can draw on your screen. But we don't see your screen.
I'm having them problems again. It was working fine last week. I don't know what's going on.
Guess the next thing will be Constantino around. That's cool. We're gonna have Constantino out.
But then it'll ask me to.
Still, law enforcement agencies working with school districts regardless of the new safety
Let me
requirements.
try to log out and log back in and see if that works.
Okay. I'll make myself the presenter again so that I won't lose that. That's what happened with me before. Okay, y'all see my screen, right? And when he come back in, he left. Okay, did you go to my record? Okay, which one? What was last week? August 11th. What was last week? August. Today is the 12th. What was last Sunday? August what?
August 5th.
Okay, this is it. CCR review. Okay, no. That was on a long time, 300 minutes. Okay, let me cancel this. Okay,
This is my meeting. Okay, there's another window. I have to play with it. Okay, where's your documents? Go to where your documents are. But mine's,
Can you hear me now?
yes, I can hear you. Now I'm gonna go back.
All right.
I'm gonna show you, make you presenter again.
Okay.
Okay, you're now the presenter. Did you accept it or show the screen, or did anything come up on your screen?
Yeah. Y'all should see my screen now.
I don't see it. Do y'all see Mr. Miller's screen?
I don't see anything.
I hit share screen, so I don't know what's going on. I hit share screen. That's all I did last time. Start sharing my screen.
Well, let me see if I make you an organizer and share screen. See would that help any? I'm gonna make you the organizer. Has equal rights and can override the actions taken by others. Yes. Okay, now you're the organizer. Go back to you. Now I think we see your screen.
Oh yeah, now.
Yeah, now we see
now?
your screen. Yeah. Yeah, we see it now. We see it now.
Black lives, you saw the banner. Black kid. Black lives matter.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, you see my charts now?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all ready to go?
Yes.
You said go ahead. Oh wait.
We got quite a few. Let me see who's on. Okay, ready. Oh, you're the organizer now, so you know who all on. You got 5 people on, so that's a good start.
Okay.
Okay. Now one thing, Mr. Lewis, I'm a little slow. So if you kind of to me like a beginner, I can grasp a little more. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's cool.
Okay. Just act like pretend, use your imagination. You're in kindergarten with me.
Okay. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So what this is basically the exchange market. This is the stock market. This is what they call your charts, your price action. So basically, how they measure. Can somebody mute? So basically, these are called candlesticks. So when you blow them up, see, these are price action. The green ones are uptrend, bullish. They got different names like spinning top and dragonfly and all that. There is a bunch of stuff, man, that they take you through when you go through training. But you're just looking at the red is when it go down, the green is when it go up, and they form different time periods. Far as, and you can get this before I go any farther. You can get this from TD Ameritrade, and it's called trading platform. So this is basically they have uh, webinars like this one to actually teach you how to. You can go on YouTube and look them up too, and they got to where they'll teach you how to use their platform. I know I'm a little advanced, but I'm gonna try to go as slow and break it down as best as I can. But I mean, like, they got from start to finish how to actually set it up and use it and everything like that. So this is basically what I'm using now. It's called Thinkorswim platform. Hold on, I'm gonna let you see right here. It's here now. Trade without trade-offs. I use this to set my charts up. They got a good package to where you can see charts a little bit better, and you can look at all markets, just about any market out there. When I say markets, that means all the financial markets, all the sectors, and I'm gonna get into sectors in a little bit. I want to go through. This is basically what I'm using now. Thinkorswim. But I use other trading platforms to actually trade, and those are a little advanced and not kind of sort. You gotta kind of like know how to trade to use them. But this is a good platform for beginners. So let's get back into it. So these are different time frames, meaning they can go. These candlesticks can form in 1 minute, or they form in 1 day. And these are the candlesticks. These are 1 minute candlesticks, meaning every minute one of these candlesticks will form. Now this red line is indicator. This white line is
I can't see the screen. I think we need to go back.
You can't see my screen?
Yeah, I couldn't see the charts. Yeah.
Can you see them now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think my computer is moving a little slow or something. I don't know. I just reset it. But just let me know. Stop me at any time if you can't see my screen or something go wrong, and I just stop. And basically, this red line is what they call a 50-day moving average, and this white line is what they call a 200-day moving average. Oh man, my screen done froze a little bit. These are what institutions use, such as like hedge funds. That's where I got this from. These indicators. It helps me see which trend the market is moving in. Meaning bullish, meaning going in an uptrend. Let me go back to a bigger chart. Going in an uptrend is bullish. That's bullish. Uptrend. That's bearish. Going downtrend. These numbers down here, these are dividend payouts. Like I said, all these right here are REITs. REITs are real estate investment trusts. These they pay you all these right here. Out of all the REITs that I can show you, all these pay on a monthly basis. They pay a dividend on a monthly basis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be paying this month. The other ones already
Mr.
paid,
Lewis,
or they got them.
Mr. Lewis, what exactly is a hedge fund?
A hedge fund is basically an institution that invests in alternative assets. They invest in traditional and alternative assets, meaning they invest in the stock market. They use um, all kind of trading techniques, and it's like a private institution for accredited investor. So it's like an investment bank. Except they can invest in basically anything. Um, like I said, they invest in they have what you call, most of them have what you call 2 and 20, to where you pay them a 2% fee and they take 20% of the profits. They are basically a institution that basically invests. Most of them have what they call lockup periods, where you put your money in and then they hold your money for 2 to 5 years. Some of them hold your money in longer. Just so the most assets have to mature. They have traders inside of these hedge funds, and it's basically like the private world of investing, like private banks, investment banks, but they just call themselves hedge funds. Now, I got a lot of my techniques from one of the largest hedge funds called Bridgewater. It's a guy named Ray Dalio. If you look him up, he got a book called Principles, and he tell you how he built his hedge fund from 0 to 160 billion. Private hedge fund. You have to have like over $1 million, or I think you got to have like a billion. No, you got to have $1 billion to invest with him. So certain hedge funds, they got certain amount of they got certain criteria that you have to go by. And they got all these different kind of techniques that they use to trade markets and invest in all kind of stuff, anything you name. Businesses, but private equity funds usually invest in businesses. That's what a private equity fund do. They buy and sell businesses. They invest in a little bit of infrastructure too, but you got private equity, you got hedge funds, you got investment banks, you got endowment funds, you got pension funds, and let me see if I can. I meant to give y'all the players on the last call, so let me see if I can do that real quick because it only take a minute. Uh, but let me see. I wanted to give y'all the players of a family office. That'll probably help a little bit. And these are the players inside of a hedge fund too. So, let me see if I can do it like this. I'm gonna have my phone read it off like a lot. So just be patient with me because it's a lot. Hold on. My phone not working. Oh man. Hold on.
family office players, academics specializing in family businesses, accountants, alternative lending managers, angel investors, asset protection specialists, attorneys, back office outsourcing providers, blockchain specialist, cannabis managers, consultant, cryptocurrency managers, donor advised funds, emerging managers, endowments, energy, oil, gas, clean tech managers, equity managers, ESG impact investment managers, estate planners, family business experts, family offices, single and multi, financial planners, vintage companies, fixed income managers, foundations, fund of funds, hedge funds, insurance companies, long-term care specialists, luxury companies, private jets, automotive, executive car service, etc. Outsourced CFO philanthropy specialists, private debt managers, private equity, real asset managers, real estate managers, RIAs, risk managers, startup companies, succession and generational wealth planners, tax efficient portfolio managers, tax planners, trust companies, professional services, accounting and auditing firms, attorneys, asset managers, business brokers, cannabis business sector, create a single family office, wealth consulting, operational and organizational consulting, human resources payroll solutions, information technology solutions, manufacturing tooling solutions, media companies, medical products, private security services, private jet services, property development, recruiters, third-party marketers, trust and estate planning, luxury goods and services, investment solutions, aggregated reporting and back-office solutions, alternative investment solutions, blockchain investments, investment solutions, capital raising specialists, charitable giving and philanthropic services, consumer product investment professionals, hedge fund auditors, insurance and risk management, investment due diligence services, fund manager platforms, insurance dedicated funds, IDFs, manufacturing tooling solutions, oil and gas attorney, outsourced chief investment officer CIO, solutions, private equity investment professionals, securities lending solutions, venture capital professionals, wealth management solutions, real estate solutions, commercial real estate brokerage, commercial real estate investment professionals, commercial real estate energy efficiency solutions, commercial real estate lawyer, commercial real estate lending financing, facilities management, multifamily apartment building investment professionals, property management, reps and warranties insurance, real estate acquisitions, real estate crowdfunding, cost segregation services.
Okay, so you can see that that's a lot of people inside a family office and a lot of people inside these private institutions like hedge funds. And I know it's a lot, but I mean, those are the players of the game. This right here, these are the different sectors that runs the world. You can invest in all of these: energy, materials, industrial, consumer,
Listen.
okay. So,
I have a question.
okay.
All the titles that you read, those were all the positions of services offered through wealth manager. Is that correct?
No, wealth manager is only one position inside of a hedge fund or an institution or a family office.
Okay, but
Those are all the.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Those
So-
are all the positions inside of a hedge funds, or a family office.
Okay, so
Now you go ahead.
and then I'm trying to relate it to me. So
Okay.
I'm starting a family office.
Mhm.
To reach out to whoever those titles that you need, the wealth manager office in which I employ to help handle my finances, I would select a wealth manager that their company can provide the services that I need within that range. Is that correct? Because it's a lot of different ranges you had there.
Okay, so if you want to, if you go start your own family office, it would be
Yes.
called a single family office,
Uh-huh.
right? So
Yes.
it would account for a wealth manager, a attorney, a CPA. Well, it depends on if you want a extra financial planner, which the wealth manager should take on the roles of chief investment officer, financial planner, financial advisor. Those are the titles that a wealth manager should take over. But a wealth manager is basically is just in charge of the investments, like
Okay.
a CIO, like a chief investment officer.
Okay.
It's kind of like the same thing, but it's they try to twist it up a little bit, but it's basically the same thing. But a wealth manager shouldn't be doing your accounting. They should have somebody else doing your account.
Okay. Or you should select
They are,
someone to do your account, right?
huh?
Or if you have someone in mind, you can have them do your accounts.
Yeah, accountant, your CPA.
Mm-hmm.
A wealth manager shouldn't be doing that. A wealth manager should just be overlooking your assets as a
Okay.
fiduciary.
Okay.
Um, from now, if I was to hire a wealth manager, I just want them to look for assets like the ones on the screen. Look
Okay.
into these different assets, and you find the best one. See, a wealth manager should be doing what I'm doing. I mean, like, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you how I invest. I invest my own money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have, I mean, like, when I do what they call syndications, they automatically come with the accountants, the wealth managers, the sponsors for the fund, and they do all the work for me. So I don't have to worry about that. I'm just there to park my money and get a return on my money. Um, long term, mostly, but like I always say, I'm in it for the cash flow. So, when you tell a wealth manager that, they should be like a CFA or some fiduciary, someone looks out for your best interest, not just telling you what they go do with your money and then they put it in all this stuff right here and you don't even know what all this stuff is. You should have a clear understanding of basically where they put your money and
Gotcha.
what they're doing with your money.
Gotcha.
So that's the job of a wealth manager. Like I said, you should always have an attorney and a CPA too. So with those three right there starting off, then I mean that's when you start interviewing all the different other people. But if you paying a wealth manager, like like they should actually like open the doors to different assets and vehicles such as the trust and the entities that you should be using to make sure you get the good right tax write-offs and all that stuff like that. So, I mean, you can pick them one by one, or you can pick a hedge fund or a firm. They saying hedge funds going out of style right now because robo investors taking over. And if y'all remind me when I start getting into the website, I can show you a couple robo investors to where you just put your money in, and the machines basically done built algorithms where the machines actually invest your money for you by just looking at these trends,
Mm-hmm.
these trends right here, and over time. So you can soup this thing all the way to the beginning of time. 19 if it started in 1900, the robo investors they look at the trend and they basically they say can't nobody beat the S&P 500, which is can y'all still see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They saying no one can beat the S&P 500, which is the index of the largest companies in the United States, and they saying no one can beat it. Um, right now, my portfolio is kind of in 1 minute. I see my portfolio doing uh okay because I invest in alternatives. Now, it's one thing to invest in traditional assets, which is like real estate or stocks and bonds. But when I say alternative assets, I'm talking about like precious metals and different types of real estate and paper assets, far as like contracts or notes. Yeah, it's a lot, and I'm gonna take y'all through that. But let me explain these charts a little bit more.
Gotcha. I just had to get that in my head real quick. Thank you.
What? Okay. Did I answer your question? But
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah. So always like me personally, I would separate all my different professionals at first. And like I say, diversification is one of the biggest things I'm big on, because like I said, if you put all your eggs in one basket, or you have all your money with one firm, then something like the Lehman Brothers, they just go out of business. I mean, what do you have now?
Nothing.
Or right, exactly. So I mean, I got all different kind of accounts that you can look into. Like I said, I'm not here to tell nobody what to do, but I mean, me personally, my money is spread over a lot of accounts, because I mean, if I need money, that way I could go to one account instead of all my money in that account, and then, you know what I'm saying, you penny pitching off of it, or like I said, something happened to that one account.
Gotcha.
So that's why I diversify over these different kind of markets too. And this is the REIT market. If you want to learn more about REITs, I have this website right here. This website right here called NAREIT, whatever you call it. Can you see that? Real estate working for you? And this is basically all the different kind of REITs, REIT data, REIT index, research library, industrials. This is a good resource to learn about REITs. The 80% of registered investment advisors, and that's what you want. That's like a wealth manager too, a registered investment advisor. That they have to swear in by law that they're looking out for your best interest, instead of just a financial planner that you get at the bank, because you don't want them. They don't. I go in there asking them questions and they don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Okay.
So if they don't know what I'm talking about, I surely don't need them investing my money for me. They ain't gonna do nothing, put me in stocks. You know, I don't want all my money in stocks. REITs, asset by state, REIT directory. Let me see if I can show you the different type of REITs real quick.
I noticed that REIT is in all caps. Is that an acronym?
Yes, it stands for Real Estate Investment, Real Estate Investment Trust.
Okay.
So
Okay,
all it is a portfolio. All it is a portfolio of different types of real estate.
Okay.
That's the different type of real estate you have. So what it is it's a bunch of, they diversify inside of this. So if you got, they have like a number of data centers everywhere, or they have like all different kind of real estate inside of this one. Then they got healthcare REITs, industrial REITs, infrastructure, lodging and resort, mortgage REITs, office, residential, retail, storage, specialty, and timber. They call timber REITs treats. It's just it's REITs with a T on the end. And that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at in the charts now. See, they got these charts right here. It tells you, and you can just go to the website and you just play around, and they can give you descriptions of different basically what they invest in. But I wanted to show y'all this so we can basically so y'all basically know what we're talking about when I talk about REITs. And just remember this website, REIT.com. And then you can go in there and get more details as needed. Let me show you one of them that where it is, American Tower Corporation. This one right here, this is a good one because 5G is technology is coming up in a major way. So they invest in towers. See how you click on them and then they give you a description of what they invest in. American Towers, one of the largest global REITs, is leading independent ownership, operating and develop a multi-tenant communication real estate with a portfolio of 160 communication sites. See what I'm saying? They basically own the tower market. So they just go around either putting up towers or investing in towers or infrastructure. And the ticker symbol is basically, this is what you plug into the, so let's take this ticker symbol, for example. You take this ticker symbol and you plug it into the exchange right here. But it's not letting me paste. I don't know what's up with my right click, but AMT. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yeah.
So you just take that ticker symbol, plug it into the exchange, and that's their stock. Well, it's really called an ETF, meaning exchange traded fund. And it's a basket of different companies inside of one ticker symbol. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so that's basically how you run through that. But I mean, like you can also do it like I'll come back to the poet, and you can go here on the public, come down to REITs, and these are all the different kind of REITs in the world. See this big old list? So you got to know how to basically scan through them. These are all the different type of REITs that we was just looking at. And the good thing about REITs, because it's real estate, and they have to pay their shareholders 90% of the profit that they make in cash flow. It's also tax deductible. Anybody big on saving on taxes? That's why I say if you have a big wealth transfer like that, you always put it in the real estate. And you would need that team of the wealth manager and the CPA. The CPA is the main key for saving on taxes. So yeah. So you see all these different REITs. Now these are the only ones that I found that pay on a monthly basis. Most of these pay on a quarterly basis. But you can it's more easier to do it on the phone. I don't, because you try to do your settings like this is. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, because it was saying something about I had a slow connection or something like that. So let's do dividend amount. And so now you see how much a dividend they pay per share. So this one is 11.44. They'll pay 25-cent dividend. So if I was to click on this, you can see what dividend date. can see the date they will pay. Right here, 25 cents. They are paying on 8/14. So the chart looks pretty good. It's in an uptrend. It's past both indicators, the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. Like I said, these hedge fund people are very, 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 very smart. Like they like a million times smarter than me. So, and then you got a bunch of all those different positions inside of there working together. So, like I say, if you can't beat them, join them until you can beat them. You gotta acquire their knowledge. So that's basically where I learned a lot of my investing from the banks, the hedge funds, the people with all the money, making all the money.
I have another question.
Okay.
We've been told that hedge funds, you should probably stay away from them because it's a high risk.
Right. If you don't know about hedge funds, don't mess with them. You better off learning how to invest yourself. Because in the past, hedge funds been really a scam. Because I mean, they invest in what you don't know. Like all the stuff that I basically talk about, that's what they invest in. That's why where I acquire a lot of my knowledge. But it was only, can somebody mute? I hear the TV in the background.
I'm trying to get in there I've been muting people out. Okay, family. Entire family. If you're not talking, mute your phone. And when you want to talk, then unmute yourself. And that will solve everything.
Okay. Thank you, Mother.
Okay, anytime.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all still can hear me, right? Okay.
Yes.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just check. Y'all see my charts and everything. Okay,
Yes.
well, we good to go. Like I said, I had to figure out what the private sector actually invest in. And the best people that I can acquire my knowledge from was hedge funds. Now, hedge funds are going out of business because, like I said, most of them that are public to where you can actually get information about them. Those are basically. Come on, man! Can somebody please mute themselves? I mean, that don't.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to mute everyone and just unmute you. That's
okay. Okay.
Everyone's not participating. So let me go in. If I can get in there. Okay, I'm going to mute all. And I'm going to come in when Mr. Lewis is. Okay, you're unmuted, Mr. Lewis.
Okay, you can hear me now?
I can.
Okay. Okay, so thank you. Basically, like I said, it's best to acquire the knowledge that I'm willing to share with you all, because I mean, like, hedge funds, they'll beat you out. They'll beat you. They'll probably make you a little bit of money, or it's some that make you a lot of money. I mean, but it's so many hedge funds out there, and like I say, it's so many snakes out there that it's like a crime chain. It's just like a 401k. The 401k makes money off of fees. So these mutual funds, that's why people are going to exchange traded funds. They are going to what these are REITs. They're going towards ETFs. And I'm gonna show you. These are REITs right here. I'm gonna show you ETFs. All ETFs. And these are all a bunch of different kind of ETFs. But this is where people are starting to put their money now. ETFs, REITs, robo investors, I'm gonna show you them in a minute, and that's what's basically taking over hedge funds too, and index funds, because it was a bet that just went on between the hedge funds and the world's best investor, Warren Buffett. 10-year bet that nobody can beat the market, and the hedge funds, they, with all the skill that they have, they was trading in and out. They was doing all this trading and doing all this different kind of investing and all this technical stuff. I mean, some of the stuff confused me. I mean, that's why I'm like, okay, give me the basics, and the basics is well advanced. So, like they said that the bet was no one can beat the S&P 500, and I'm gonna show y'all the S&P 500. S&P 500 index right here. So this right here was, this is a daily chart. This is when it pulled back. This was the beginning of this year. Right here. 1918. That's when this big old, what they call this a correction. So the market is gonna correct. But as you see, it's still above the 200-day moving average. When it breaks this 50 and this 200, when it really breaks this 200, that's when you got to watch out. Because, I mean, that means the trend has changed, and it's gonna be in what they call a bear market. But I mean, they call that volatility. Everything goes up and down in value. So I wouldn't, panic. A lot of people panic when the market trade. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. If I go out, then I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on today. Something is not going right today. Do you want to end this program? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Can y'all still see me? Okay.
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. Well, while my chart went out, my chart got to reload. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take y'all through the websites until my charts load back up. Okay. Thanks, Jeffrey. So, okay. Now, those are the REITs. These are REIT websites, like I said. You can go to REIT.com, get a little bit more information on different type of REITs and stuff. What I use to trade the Forex market is, now remember, TD Ameritrade. If I can get on there. Okay. TD Ameritrade.
That's why we're gonna get a clip line when we get our money. I'm gonna have a direct line at internet, so I won't have this interruption.
Yeah. Yeah. They call them fiber cables or some crazy stuff like
Fiber
that.
optic. I used to work on that. I had to install them when I worked for a telephone company.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what they call, right? Fiber cables or something like that. Fiber
Fiber
lines.
optic.
I
Fiber.
know the.
Are you talking? Because you're mute. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Hold on. Trying to get these charts back up. But while I'm waiting on my charts to come back up, um, you have, like I said, this is one platform. This is the platform that I use on my phone. Like I use all this on my phone. I'm not like a laptop guy. I'm more of a I'm on the go all the time, so I got to learn how to do this on the phone. So Robinhood, I don't know if y'all heard of Robinhood, but you can trade. You can buy these REITs and ETFs and all, and you can trade for free. It's a good platform to use. It's an app. Um, like I said, you invest in it. They pay you dividends. It come right through. I don't know what's going on today. Don't nothing want to work on my side. What's going on? It's crazy. My internet just went out too. Oh man.
Yeah, it went out. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm like stuff is just going away today. Well, is this like a little bit too much spiritual stuff going on? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, but it's we back up. Okay, come on. There we go. What that mean, Jeffrey? I don't know what that means, Bill. Okay, so Robinhood, like I said, is an app that you.
Now your voice, your sound is gone. I can't hear you. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let me help you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, there we go. Technical difficulties is awesome, ain't it?
Yeah. Keeps you alert.
Okay, let's keep on moving though. We gonna keep it moving. Okay, yep. Okay, introducing Robinhood. Like I said, it's a good platform. Um, yeah, mad at me. What's going on? Okay, now, let's see. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm still having little computer issues over here. I don't know what's going on. It's up 1 minute, next minute it's not. Okay, so let me see if I can.
Are you talking?
Okay. You know,
Okay.
okay. So there go my charts. Let me see if I can get them back up.
Yeah, your mic is up.
You say, excuse me?
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I seriously don't. I'm gonna show you some of the things that the hedge funds invest in. Can you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is kind of sort of the money show, smart investing. They hold conferences all over the world. This is some of the stuff that they invest in. This is where they do what they call pitches. So these are the different kind of assets that you can see that you can invest in: alternative, biotech, bonds, cannabis investing, commodities, currency, dividends, energy, estate planning, ETFs, forex, funds, futures, global income markets, MPLs, which is oil and gas. Money managers is more like wealth managers too. Options, politics, real estate, REITs, retirement accounts, stocks, strategies, technologies, tools. And what it is so what I do is they have their presentations online, right? So what I do is I go through these and do my due diligence and say you click on them and I have to log back in. These are closed door events. These are past events, so they'll put them online. But like upcoming events, you have to like be in the room. So this is what you'll get. You'll get like they'll give you like their presentation to where you can do your due diligence. And these are alternative assets. So these are like private investment, just like Shark Tanks. They just pitching the deal, and they tell you all about the asset. Like I said, this one right here is oil and gas, and I mean it's a good way to just look into it, look into different investments. So these are basically what I'm talking about behind the scenes, where you find different asset managers and hedge funds and private funds and that has all the assets that I'll be talking about. That's just one way. Like I got hundreds of ways to find different invest in asset managers or syndications or investments to get into.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can get back into these charts, because the charts are the easiest way, because most of them, after they come in these IPOs or these private funds, what they do is they grow big enough to go onto the stock market. This is the currency market, forex market, while I'm waiting on my charts to come back up. You can see right there the currency, central bank rate. And if you want to get educated, like you just go here to education on daily FX, and you can get on live webinars and get free guides. You got beginners and different levels. See if I can. Because I know y'all want me to simplify it a little bit more, and I'm doing the best I can. But
I understand.
If I can't get it as simple as possible, I'm trying to give you the resources to simplify it as much as.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah. So hopefully they let me back in my charts now.
Okay, I'm more interested in those resources, like where we can go and find training sessions.
Okay, so more training, more training
Yes.
for the assets, or more education for investing.
Now, I want to know how to protect my assets.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a resource now. Asset protection.
Can I write it down? Want me to write it down?
Yes, I'm finna give you the website now. Soon as I can, I'm gonna give you the website. And
No.
I got like a
Plus, I'm recording
I
this.
got a
We'll
file.
send this out too. I'll send a copy of the recording out.
Okay, so Protect Wealth Academy. These are all asset. These are all asset attorneys. They also do private investments, but like I said, right here. Now these are ultra wealthy. You see, ultra used by ultra high net worth. Learn insider secrets. Protect wealth.
There you go.
Okay?
That's good.
Now, these people right here, these are all asset attorneys. They talk about trust. They talk about right here. You see right here, many people are by the idea of using corporation trust, LLCs. Maybe you feel the way, and it's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of different attorneys, so you can pick out who you want. You know what I'm saying? Like they hold live events, they hold cruises, they hold webinars. You just go on here, you sign up for the webinar, and they charge a little fee. Like see right here, these are where they hold the events, and then right here it say typically held bi-monthly on Tuesday or Wednesday. Register right here. Those are their testimonies. I learned a lot from them. This is where I got my bankruptcy attorney from, to where I can invest in bankruptcy assets. To protect your hard-earned assets from lawsuits, liens, judgments, creditors, and divorces, with help from some of the national leading experts to help you and your family understand how to protect your business and your personal assets, wealth management. Now, with that being said, the only reason I would say them instead of just one, learn from them, and even either go to their events or watch their webinars and reach out to them, because it's a diversified portfolio of different asset protection attorneys. Instead of you just going down to one bank, you go and you can pick out whoever you want to pick out here. So let me see.
Great. That's great.
And if y'all want me to go to like basically a certain area to talk about, just let me know. I mean, I if I know about it, then I have no problem giving you resources about it.
What
Because I
would you
mean,
suggest of beginners just becoming into a great amount of wealth, or what we're expecting?
okay,
What would you expect them to be looking at? We have no knowledge. What would we?
okay, so instead of hold your money in the banks, I'm gonna give you some websites now. Instead of hold your money in the bank, let me go here. What you need to do is you need to have these broker accounts set up. And I'm going to show you the broker accounts that I'm talking about. Now, here you go right here. Here goes some resources. And mother, I can send you these resources if you want them.
Yes, please.
Now, okay. So I'm going to email them to you right now while we're on here. See? There you go. Your Gmail, right?
Yes.
Okay. Check your email. I just sent all these resources that I'm finna show y'all real quick. Now, if you want to learn investor terminology, you get it? Okay, investor terminology. You want to go to Investopedia. I can show y'all Investopedia. I don't know why it's not a live link, but okay, let me get back to what we were talking about because I just got off track because I wanted to send a resource. When you first come into your wealth, these are what you call brokers accounts. You can get IRAs with them. Now, you can hold them in money market accounts. You don't have to put them into stock. Okay? You can get what they call money market accounts. That way you can transfer your money in and out. You have what they call custodians. And custodians are like Roth IRAs. They are brokerage accounts too. Then you have what you call insurance companies. So you can put your money in an insurance company. So those three different kind of companies. You got brokers, which are like Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, TIAA, CRIP. And okay, so and then you got Vanguard, like Vanguard and Fidelity has what they call charitable trust accounts also. Okay. Y'all can still hear me, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. So I would, if you don't have these accounts set up, they don't cost nothing to set them up. Now, IRAs, they cost the setup. Custodian accounts cost the setup. Can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can y'all see me? I don't know what's going on with GoToWebinar. Well, it keep popping up saying something. Okay. So they don't cost nothing to set up. You can go to them. Let's see. And I'm gonna go to them. Okay. So y'all got to protect wealth, and I mean, you just go on here and before I get off of this website, got the webinars and come on. They got different packages. I wouldn't pay no $3,000 or nothing like that right now, and I would get the education first, and the education only like $100 or $200 or something like that. But I have some. No, I don't have it on a file, on an online file, but it don't cost that much. It don't cost that much. I didn't pay that much. You just have to play around with the website. You can just create an account and they'll basically teach. But so let's get back to the brokerage account. I'm trying to see something real quick before I leave this website. You just sign up right there, and then I think it's here we go. See, $129 a year. You know what I'm saying? And then this one right here, this free. Access to free library. And you know, I would start off, everything I start off is free. That way, if it don't add value to me, I'm not paying for it. You know what I'm saying? So start off with this one, sign up, go into the little free web library that they give you. It's gonna be a lot of videos that they're not gonna show you unless you pay the $129. But you can actually see what they're talking about. So with that being said, try that one, see if it worked for you. If you don't understand something, I try to answer it the best of my ability, but I'm not a CPA or attorney or financial advisor or nothing like that. I'm just going by my experience, and I know a lot. So I answered the best to my ability.
Now, what's the name of this? What's the name of this website?
The one that I was just on?
Yes.
It's called Protect Wealth Academy.
Okay, I got that written down. Thank you.
Yeah, right there. Protectwealth.com.
Okay, protectwealth.com.
Yeah, protectwealth.com. And I mean, they for the rich. I mean, super rich. So that's one resource. A really advanced one is CFA. Oh, that's a good one. I forgot all about CFA. CFA. Now, these are what you call real fiduciaries. These, if you have somebody with the letters behind their name, CFA, then you got somebody on. You got a real fiduciary on your side. Like these people right here, and you can go to CFAinstitute.com, and you can. I believe it's a place on here to where you can get professionals, real professionals to help you. And Vanguard is part of this society of CFAs. This is like a curriculum. See, value of premium wealth management. I learn a lot from them. Like I take a lot of their courses. That's why like I'm not going after all those credentials and stuff like that. I mean, I should because I look out for people's best interests, but that's basically I like the life that I live, so I don't have to be doing all that. Anyways, events. See, they have webinars and conferences and professional references. Let's see what that is. I come on here for the education. But these are the real deal. These are fiduciaries too. Like these people and for careers, contact. Or you can just Google CFA in your area and sit down and talk to them too.
Now, does this stand for certified financial advisors?
Excuse me?
Is that for certified financial advisors?
No. You want a registered investment advisor, meaning they are CFAs too. CFA stands for Charter. I forgot exactly what it is. It's Charter something. I forgot exactly what his name.
All right, I was just guessing.
No, I thought it was Certified Financial Advisors at first too, but it's not. It's Charter. It's Charter something.
Okay.
Charter. Let me see if I can get the correct name.
Oh, that's all right. That's good.
Okay. Hold on. See, they have all kind of exams and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, when you become a CFA, like people know you. Hey, puppy, sit. Sit. Okay. So, right there, Charter Financial Analyst. I knew it was something like that. That's what CFA stands for. It's held by over 150,000 professionals around the world. The charter gives a strong understanding of advanced investment analysts and real-world portfolio manager skills.
So basically,
Because
majored in finance probably have a title like that.
Excuse me, you was breaking up.
I was saying basically a person that majored in finance or had a specialty in finance would probably have a title like that.
Yes, someone that actually wants to look out for the client's best interest. Now you have CFAs, then you have brokers or financial planners, what they have at the banks. Now, what they have at the bank is totally different from CFAs. CFAs looks out for your best interest. They are fiduciary. A financial planner, what they have at the bank, only go invest in brokerage accounts, meaning like the stock market. They might seem like they have your best interest at heart, but they are trained to put you in certain mutual funds or index funds or stock portfolios.
and see, that's what we need to know.
Yeah. So you don't. That's what I'm saying. That's where the education comes into play. So all these different websites, I mean, it's a way that, I mean, you can basically get a little bit more education than what I can provide at this time. But on your own time, when we're not together and you have a couple hours to sit back and watch a few webinars and seminars, you will start understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because it's lack of knowledge that hold us back. Because you go into the bank, and I mean, like, if you don't know about investing, you're gonna have them investing your money for you. And then you're not gonna know what you're not gonna know what they putting you in. So, I mean, that's not good. But the only way you can invest outside of the stock market is if you have the knowledge, or you have the people like the CFAs behind your back. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, if I don't want to invest myself, I'm gonna make sure that they either have a track record or they're a CFA, or they looking out for my best interest. Because anybody can sell you a dream. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, then you go believe it, especially if it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would watch out for. It's basically the people that's willing to teach you. But if you start asking them critical questions, that's why I don't leave my money in the bank like that. I mean, I put a few $100s in the bank just so I can have some liquid money. Or if I'm finna go buy a car or something, then I put a few $1,000s in the bank. But other than that, no, because they can't answer my question. And I mean, if they can't answer my questions and they don't want to teach me, then ain't no need for my money to be sitting there with them.
So you invest in alternative things like precious metals and that sort of thing?
Yes. I'm gonna show you a way that you can invest in precious metals and you can hold your money in an account. I believe I shared it with Mother before, and I shared it with you all before, but I'm gonna share it with you.
I've logged up. I've signed in. I've joined. Okay.
You joined?
That must have been the first one that I didn't attend.
Okay. So this one right here, this is gold money. This is, you keep your money in a vault, which it is audited and serviced by a third party. Now they have vaults all over the world. You can put your money in precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and it's tied to, you're not holding an actual piece of gold in your hand. It's in a vault, and if you want to cash out, they give you a debit card. So it's held in gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and you can go to this website, goldmoney.com. This is where I hold my gold. And you can invest in crypto. You can invest in Forex, the Forex market, which is currencies, different currencies. So instead of holding physical currency, you can keep your money in this kind of currency pairs. But I mean, I do both. I hold real gold and I hold this kind of gold, you know, or real silver and this kind of silver. They call them coins. I will hold the coins so you don't be walking around with balls. You know what I'm saying? But what they do is you get a debit card hooked to this account. Now, you buy as much gold as you want to. It's held in a vault, all kind of vaults all around the world. Let me see. Toronto, New Jersey. You can go to this website and basically look around.
Hello? Hey.
Let me see.
I did, but I forgot what
So do you get your own insurance for this?
How
Well,
and I couldn't find out.
it's encrypted, so you
figured it out.
can put your own insurance. But I think I had said it at one time. Like I would call them
Oh, I never knew that before.
if you concerned about insurance.
Mm-hmm.
If you concerned about insurance, I would call them and see how you can
So what you doing?
basically what you call that convert more insurance onto them.
Gold and precious metals. Mm-hmm.
And my concern is that I read about how all this gold was stolen.
No. This is like a total different ball game. This is like the new way of investing in gold, not actually holding gold in one place.
Okay.
So you can they have vaults like in Canada, Singapore, Dubai, and when you go in there and actually create an account, you know what I'm saying? I believe they have a call center now, so where you can actually talk to them and ask them all the questions you want to ask. But me personally, I mean, like when I did the research on them, like I done had this account for like 2-3 years now, and I mean, like I said, I don't keep all my eggs in one basket, so
Right.
I'm not really concerned because I mean, like the big boys that I've invested alongside with. See, what I do is I kind of like follow the big boys, so it's like the real billionaires and millionaires and whatever, and it got like 100 million or a billion and stuff. I look at what they invest in. Like it's another group called Tiger 21. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Tiger 21. Like these are the ultra wealthy that I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, there we go. Now, these are some people that I learned from too. So you can go to their website, and they have like you got to have like I think like 10 million or 100 million or something like that. But I mean, like he the leader, how ultra wealthy invests. He was on Bloomberg or CNBC. I think that's CNBC.
Mm-hmm.
And he breaks it down how where the ultra wealthy put their money. So I just take that information and I look for those kind of assets.
So that will be tiger21.com.
No, yes, tiger21.com. And he got a book out now also. And like I said, I just follow the big boys. So Ultra Wealthy Investment Club worth $60 billion in assets. They worth $60 billion. And it's a bunch of rich people that come together and they give different ideas and talk about what they investing in and what's working and what's not. And he get on CBN. You can look him up on YouTube or whatever. He basically give the breakdown of different kind of assets that they invest in. And they basically invest in like real estate and hold on, let me see if my charts came back up. I don't know what's going on with my chart platform right now, but hopefully it's right so I can show y'all the platform. So hold on, I'm gonna try to give you some kind of insight. Okay, here we go. Tiger 21. Asset allocation. Asset allocation. That means diversifying.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
put your asset in certain criteria. So now, from what I got from them, this is like some private information that I had got from them. They invest 30% in real estate, 23% in public equities, meaning like the stock market, 21% in the private equity market. They hold 10% of their money in cash.
Where's that?
They invest 9% in fixed income, which is bonds. They put 5% in hedge funds.
That's over 100.
Now, you have to do your due diligence for the hedge fund thing. Because like we talked about before, hedge funds are risky. So I would go like to the Vanguards and the Fidelity stuff. Let me see if I can get back to the Vanguard. You got there we go. So Vanguard is a CFA too. And 1% in miscellaneous and 1% in commodity. Now, me personally, like I put more percentage into commodity, or is currency, oil and gas, agriculture,
Who is this man?
gold and silver and platinum and palladium. Like I put more percentage into those assets. So Vanguard is a CFA. This is a brokerage account. This is an institution. See, ETFs and mutual funds. Mutual funds are going out of style. And this is a way you could grow your money. You could get an IRA with them, a Roth IRA. It'd be best to get Roth IRAs. You pay taxes up front on that. But that's why you need a good
CPA.
accounting, CPA. And I gotta think of the accounting. Before I forget, let me pull this accounting. Now they have what you call this is a pretty good accountant that'll teach you how to write off all stuff. So before I forget, let me go ahead and give you their website. Wealth ability.
Wealth ability.
Wealth ability. Now, they have services. They have services for the ultra wealthy and the accredited investor. They look for accredited investors or better. But like I said, I try to figure out. My thing is, how does the rich do it? So I can teach the non-accredited, the middle class, people that want something out of life. They have a podcast. I listen to his podcast a lot. I listen to a lot of his online training. He talks about all the different kind of wealth strategies. Now, let me see if I can see. CPA, trusted by over 244 entrepreneurs and investors. Reduce taxes and create wealth. So this is another guy that can be reached out to. Now, the thing about it, if you don't want to use him, at least take his education and interrogate your CPA with his what he be talking about.
Good idea.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I want. That's good.
You need to have guidelines to go by when somebody playing with your money and your wealth and your future. You got to have those right questions to ask. But if you don't know the questions to ask, then they can tell you anything.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's what you want. You want, even if you don't use him, I don't use him because, like I said, I use people that I know because I know how to use the right question. But I take his education and what he talks about, and I run it through the people that I use. So it's like I got somebody always watching somebody. So instead of I'ma just believe everything you say, well, I got somebody watching you and I got somebody watching them. So
Now
it's basically like,
that's what I want.
yeah, I don't play them little games because I mean I like I said, investing is investing and playing with people's money is a dangerous game. And a lot of people will not teach y'all and tell y'all about all these different kind of assets or all these different kind of ways to invest, because basically they in it to make money for themselves. Somebody that's doing it for themselves, and I mean, like, I don't care about sharing the information. Like, I'm not trying to solicit money from nobody. The only thing I charge for is like if I was to do like actually have to spend a lot of time helping. But other than that, I mean, nah, man, I ain't with that trying to just sell you a dream or sell you education. Okay, so let me see. Hold on, I want y'all to see the podcast so y'all can see some of the topics that he talk about. I probably could have clicked right there. Okay, so there we go. There go the topic. So if you got 5 new deductions from the new tax law, and that's the thing about it. What I learned from him is the whole tax code is set up to defer your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Most of the tax book is set up for you so you don't have to pay taxes. The majority of it is written for not having to pay taxes. It's only a small section in there, and those are basically for employees. So where you pay taxes because you don't do what the government asks you to do. So that's why they charge you taxes. So, but I mean, this is a great resource. He is all over the place. You can find this dude. His name is Tom Wheelwright. That's his name, Tom Wheelwright. I found him because I started listening to the little purple book, the little Rich Dad Poor Dad. But the thing about them, they tried to charge me $1,000 just to learn real estate, and I'm like, hold on, man, you charge me thousands of dollars just to learn one strategy or one asset class. I say, well, and then I got a phone call one time, and the dude said give him like 15 grand, and I asked him what he go teach me, and he told me, what did he tell me? He told me if I don't learn from him and I don't buy his education, then I'm gonna be in the same spot I've been in for the past 5 years.
Yes.
And I basically told him to kiss my ass. Excuse my French, but you know.
Yes.
I mean that's sad. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually looking for help, and that's why I went asset crazy. I know about all kind of assets. When I say all kind of assets, like I say, these. Okay, let me go here. So let me go back.
I'm getting sleepy.
Once you get
wings,
you'll be all right. Get a few wings and you'll be all right.
I think so. I
just stay there.
5:30 this morning.
Oh my God.
Okay, so hold on. Go back here. Now, like I said, he's just trying to teach me they just trying to teach me real estate. But what about all these other assets? This is where this is a whole curriculum by itself. You know what I'm saying? So these are basically you basically getting cash flow, tax write-offs, all kind of stuff from these kind of assets. But This is not what the bank financial planner go tell you about. They go tell you about mutual funds. They're not gonna tell you about insurance. And let me give you okay, so that's Vanguard. And those are basically these are the ticker symbols that you put inside of the I don't know what's going on with my chart today.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
What's the ETFs again? What does that stand for?
The what? Excuse me?
ETF. What does that stand
ETF,
for?
Exchange Traded Fund.
Exchange Traded Fund.
And if you so since you want to know more about ETFs, I'm gonna give you a website, ETF.com.
Okay.
So you don't have to invest in just Vanguard ETFs. Okay? But Vanguard is what I call a CFA. So ETF of the week, real estate. So these are the different real estate ETFs. Okay. ETFs, you can get education on them here. You see all these different kind of ETFs.
Okay.
Biotech, gold, silver, healthcare, high dividend. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a whole slew of things, man, that people just won't tell you about.
Okay.
So if you want to learn more about ETFs, I believe they have an education part on here.
Yes.
If not, you can just type in what are ETFs in YouTube, and it just come up. But this is a resource where it tells you top AUM, assets under management, growth. These are different ETFs.
Okay.
So this is a resource where you can get yourself more educated on ETFs. This is where the market is moving. The money is getting transferred more and more into ETFs because I mean it's they are low cost. They cost low. They have a small fee. They are what they call liquid, meaning you can get in and out of them. They have cash flow, meaning paying dividends. Like they are good tax vehicles. You got podcasts too, so if you listen to podcasts, like when I'm on the go, I just turn on some educational podcasts. I got a list of podcasts too, if y'all want them. Mother, you want the list?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'm sending it over right now.
Okay.
I got a list of podcasts for you. Anybody want the resources? Please contact Mother.
I'll forward them before to you already.
Mother.
Camilla.
Camilla.
Okay, just send over the list of podcasts you can listen to. And like I said, I'm giving you the website. So we learn through senses, which is reading, hearing, the five senses. We learn that's the way we learn. So you can get on the website, or you can listen to the podcast, or you can read the book. And that's how I actually. And you got to start. Sometimes you got to start with the free seminars, or it's best for you to type these things into YouTube and get the free information before you start basically paying for stuff.
Right.
The only thing you're supposed to really pay for is the services. But in order to pay for the services, you need to have the right questions. You can't say, oh, well, I just want you to do some asset allocation on my portfolio with some ETFs. And then they go put you in anything. You tell them, I want certain ETFs. I want MLPs. I want REITs. I want
what's MLP?
MLPs are master limited partnerships. That's what they use for oil investing. Okay? I'm gonna give you and like that's what they use, like what they call it, private placement memorandums. Have y'all ever heard of that?
No.
Okay. Okay. Private placement memorandums are contracts for syndication deals. That's what they use in a lot of syndication deals. And I'm gonna show you. Another website. Reg A. I think it's I think that's it. No. So, oh, it's real. So, hold on. This is actually my different assets. So let me go back to the resources. This is the resources that I sent mother the first time. Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding lawyer. That's basically syndications. Crowdfunding and syndication. Business, commodities, CME. That's a good resource for commodities. Okay, so this Vanguard, and then I'm gonna show you Fidelity. Yeah. And like I said, it's 4 of them. That's pretty good. Got Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, TIAA Crip. Retirement, IRA accounts, mutual funds, brokerage, cash management. That's another good resource to put your money outside the banks. And like I said, you want what they call a money market account. And I believe Fidelity has a debit card hooked to theirs now. So you can put it in a no account opening fee, cash management right there. See? FDIC insurance, scan and deposit checks in iPhone, whatever. Put your cash to work with alternative to a checking account with all of your money in one place. It's easier to save, spend, and manage your cash. No monthly fee, balance, ATM fees. See? So they got a debit card you can, and it's not a bank account. It's a brokerage account, meaning you can buy exchange traded funds. Now, what you can't do in this, you can only buy stuff on the stock market with this account. Now, the other one is custodian. Something like Quest IRA. Now, these are these are IRAs, self-directed IRAs. Meaning, you can use these accounts, but you have to pay for these accounts. You can use these accounts on to invest in almost anything, except insurance. And I'm gonna take you to an insurance. Self-directed IRAs. They have an education and learning center here too. They pretty good. See all these different IRAs. I was naming them off last couple weeks ago or whatever, about a week or two ago on a call. These are the different kinds. They for different reasons. Like I said, you have to know exactly what you're looking for and what you want to invest in. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going through all these different kind of accounts that you can hold instead of just banks. Now, you can invest in real estate, notes, and other private investments in your self-directed IRA. You can invest in precious metals too inside of it. They have an education center. They have webinars. These are the different kind of IRAs. That checkbook is just like a checking account. So it's an IRA. Investments, real estate, promissory notes. I'm big on promissory notes. Like I said, I just like to make more money with a pen than a hammer. So I don't like stress. So I try to find as many ways as I can to invest in paper assets, meaning stocks and bonds or real estate notes or somebody's debt or promissory note, business note. The book says be the lender, not the borrower. That's as good debt, meaning the asset will pay you more than what the debt costs.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that's another account. That's what you call a custodian account, a self-directed IRA. It's a lot of companies that do it, but the main thing to look for them in is their fees. Now, some of their fees get kind of ridiculous and high. This is a pretty good company because they also they can't invest in the asset for you, but they can teach you a lot about what people are doing with their self-direct IRAs, if that make a little bit more sense. Now, New York Life. New York Life. Come on. Now, these are the kind of questions you should ask your fiduciary, your CPA, your attorney, your wealth manager, your asset manager, your financial planner or financial advisor. If they're not telling you these kind of accounts that I'm telling you about, then you need to go to somebody else. Because, I mean, if they have all these credentials behind them, and they are what you call a dual broker, meaning they make money off of the assets that you put your money in, and they make the money off of assets that they make money off of you for fees. So this is an insurance. This is one insurance, like whole life or index universal life, and you get and I'm gonna give you a website to teach you more about this one too. Let me see, invest.
That's New York Life.
Yes, ma'am. New York Life. This is one of the best companies because they also have wealth managers and CPAs. They have like a small family office for you. You just ask for the services, and they can basically and they are what you call a mutual company, meaning they don't trade on the stock exchange. If they do, then that's new. But let me see. Learn. See, family and home, planning for retirement, enjoying financial strategy, business owner, health and aging.
Managing.
Yeah, managing a policy.
Business.
So this is another place you can keep money outside of the institution, not just life insurance.
Right.
So this is what the rich keep their money to. They don't keep their money in bank. And the thing about this little strategy right here, if you got like a whole life insurance policy, like you can, I'm gonna give you a website so you can get some education on, and you can get free education on basically everything I'm showing you. It's a little bit of free education on all of it. So don't go spending your money on the education until you understand it. Most of them want you to, I know y'all done seen on here, we'll teach you how to do this, you give us $1,000. That's bull crap. Because I done paid that $1,000 and I got hurt. Because they teach you some bull crap. Paradigm, like, and then they don't want to help you. So they like, well, do it on your own. And I'm like, I just paid you all that money and you can't help me? Like, no. Right. So I want my money back now. Build wealth outside of Wall Street. So Paradigm Life is, you see that they've been on Bloomberg, Forbes, Fox News, CBNC, and all that. So they grow, build wealth, income, legacy. Bam.
Now, is this still New York Life?
Well, New York Life is an insurance company. This is the education to different kind of this. Like they can show you, they can invest in New York Life for you. They can create a New York policy for you. So this is like, okay, you know how you got the insurance company, but the insurance company got all these different insurance companies that you can get insurance from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is basically what this is. This is like a dispatcher, but they also educate you for free. You just have to register and create an account. You can see they got videos and they got the different strategies, and you can become a private client, and they got podcasts and webinars. So they got all kind of resources to get educated. Like I said, if they're not teaching you and actually helping you actually do it, you can set up an appointment just to talk to them. Like I say, after you watch a couple videos or you just got a bunch of questions, then call them. The majority of $85 trillion America wealth is in the stock market. Over the last 20 years, the average investor has earned less than 5% in the market, and that is before fees and taxes. Solution. The wealthy have used a 200-year-old industry to grow their assets. This is what the Rockefellers and Kennedys use. Like I said, people don't know most of the things that the Rockefellers and the Kennedys did, but I'm looking at how they made their money. That's just like Trump. I'm looking at how you make your money. You doing something different than what we doing because you got way more money than us.
Well, see, in the first place, they were born with money.
Yes.
You know, they inherited a lot of money.
Corporation.
Yeah.
Your money.
And a lot of things that they do that we don't do is we don't use charter documents, family governance, meaning we don't treat our families like business. They treat their families like a business.
Just sleep.
So this is a great resource to you to get educated on life insurance. Using the life insurance for your own bank. Y'all be your own bank.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another CPA is this dude right here. Wealth Factory. Now, like I said, if you got health issues or you're a felon, such as myself, they're not gonna let you do it. I done tried like 100 different times, but I know the strategy, so I created my own strategy with just a bank account or a brokerage account like Vanguard. I can get Vanguard all day. So I just figured out what they did, and I created my own little strategy of how you do it. And basically, that's paying yourself 10%. Or I borrow, like, say if I get $100 from myself, I pay myself back 110. I just use myself as like a credit card. My account like a credit card. Self is my money. So, like I said, if I can't beat them, then I figure out what they're doing and I do it myself. So, these are the different, these are different aspects of investing or financial planning or advisory. You have budgeting, savings, retirement planning, insurance agent stuff, attorneys, your business, news, passion, cash flow, specialists, taxes, CPA, loans, credit.
Hey, baby.
And this is a CPA firm. This dude right here, he's in a network full of entrepreneurs that I am part of their network. It's an entrepreneur network, and he is more like a CPA. Create his own little financial planning.
What you want?
And they created they got the same thing as Paradigm Life, the one that I showed you before.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically do kind of like the same thing, but they do it in their way. So this is like another company you can interrogate them to. They pretty good though. I mean, they give a lot of good education and stuff like that too.
Okay.
So like I say, the people that you put where you putting your money and the people that tell you about these different assets, they should be educated.
Okay.
Yeah, along the way. Entrepreneur guide on cash flow, recovery, optimization.
Okay.
Free guide, something that you can read up on. I think it's called Cash Flow.
But she could have been doing that while she babysit.
Wells Fargo, that's not right. Cash Flow Bank. And it's a guy that created it. He created all this. But, you know, once you create something and somebody knows it's good, then that's what they do. They just start stealing ideas. But they call it cash flow bank. See? Some of the most powerful, wealthy people in the past century have relied on the power of cash flow banking, such as Walt Disney, J.C. Penney, Rockefeller, Johnny Rockefeller, Rothschild, presidents like J.F. Kennedy, Franklin D. Roosevelt, William. See, this Joe Biden, Vice President Joe Biden uses cash flow banking.
And McCain.
Safeguard growth. Enjoy. So.
Mm-hmm. Now this has really been helpful to me today.
Me too.
Yes, ma'am. All you gotta do is ask me, and I can point you in the right direction.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just that, I mean, like, I just know a whole lot, and I mean, it's like you gotta trigger my brain. So, is there anything else y'all want to know about?
Now, this is enough to get me started. I've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Because, I mean, just because, like I said, you got to take it in your own hands and do your own due diligence and question and ask these people these questions.
And what we need right now is knowledge. You know, as we prepare for our exchange.
Yes.
So that they won't consider us irresponsible and give us what they think we deserve.
Exactly. So, like I said, you have bank accounts, you have brokerage accounts such as Vanguard, Fidelity, TIAA, CRIF, and Charles Schwab would be 4 good ones. Then you have self-directed IRAs, which is a bunch more. I think I put some more on that list that I sent Mother. And then you have this vehicle right here, insurance companies. So those are 4 different type of accounts that you can put.
And this is great. We have a great assignment of homework to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Sure do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that'll start you, because I know when I start getting into these the assets, like all these assets right here, like y'all probably don't understand them. But these are once your money is placed in the proper vehicle, then you can start going out and making your money grow by these assets and cash flow. So you place them in the proper vehicles, and then, well, you get the knowledge from the proper vehicles, the 4 different proper vehicles to use, and then the right entities and the right corporations and the right trust or whatever entity you want to use, and then you use these vehicles to generate more cash flow and more wealth. So like so you don't be taxed as much.
Let me tell you what my goals are.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1, asset protection.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 2, diversification.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 3, growth.
Right. Exactly.
4, legacy. Now
Yes,
that's where I want to be educated on,
yes, ma'am,
in order to prove myself worthy of the exchange that I want to try to negotiate.
Yes, ma'am. So that the asset protection that goes towards the vehicles that you use and the entities that you use.
Right.
And the diversification is also the different accounts that you use and the different assets that you use. That's diversification. And you said growth, meaning these are growth vehicles.
Right.
And
legacy. Legacy. For legacy,
legacy is also like insurance and actually having something for the long term that
for the generations to follow me.
Exactly. There you go. You took the words right out of my mouth, Mother Jones. And I appreciate it. So
yeah, I appreciate it today too.
No problem. I mean, like I say, I'm tired of my main thing is I'm tired of us being ignorant to the fact of the private sector.
Right.
And then when we go to people and ask people for this kind of information, what they say, I don't know. Or they gonna charge you thousands of dollars. No, you shouldn't have to pay that. The only thing they should be charging you for is implementation. Not education, implementation.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, me personally, I pay all day and some more if you can implement it for me.
Yes.
The way I want you to implement it.
Yeah.
Which is, like we were saying, the CFA, the Registered Investment Advisor. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when somebody say I'm a wealth manager, you say, well, are you a CFA? Are you a fiduciary? Are you a registered investment advisor? Do you have my best interest at heart? Or are you a dual broker? Are you a broker? Are you just go invest? And they go try to sweet talk you in.
Right.
You know, this, that, and the third. And you say, no. Answer my question. And if they trying to beat around the bush, then tell them to kick rocks.
Right. Shake the dust off your feet and move on.
And there you go. Because it's your money and your life. And ain't nobody gonna care about it more than you.
That's it.
My job is to educate as many people as I can on these private investments and these private things that's going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all understand economics way better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not as big on economics that you all are. So I get my economics education from you all in different economic advice. I mean, but my main thing is assets. I love assets. I love charts. I love assets, and I do my best to invest in as many as I can. If I got $100, well, I'm gonna spread that $100 over at least 10 different assets. You know what I'm saying? That's my diversification right there. You never know which one of them go bad. That's like your friends. You know what I'm saying? It might be. I don't fell out with some of my bestest friends, and you like, how did I fall out with that person? I never seen that coming. It's the same thing with assets. You just don't know.
Right.
Nothing in this world is promised. So that's a big key of diversification.
Right. I thank you so much for what you've done today.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I mean, I don't want to keep going on and on because y'all have a lot to do by next Sunday, and that way we can have an engaging conversation. Because I mean, like that's the best thing. That's how you learn. You have those engaging conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, with that being said, I appreciate you all's time and attention for today, and let's get this party started.
Okay.
Right. We appreciate you as well.
We appreciate you. It's been really real, and I've picked up some stuff today, and I'm going to convert this recording and get it out to you. It usually takes.
Yes, please.
It had to do overnight, so it'll probably in tomorrow before I finish converting. But I'll get.
Did you get the other one?
We got it. I found it, but it has to be converted, so it should be being converted right now. But I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How that tea treating you? I ain't even get to ask you that.
So I'm feeling better today. I'm feeling
good.
Some last night. I didn't get a chance to drink none this morning because I've been busy this morning working on a project. I didn't do anything this morning. I couldn't think, did I eat? I've been eating grapes and cherries.
Well, that's nutrients, so
yeah.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Get up and get me some more of the tea.
Okay.
Is that tea tree?
Tea tree? It's a special tea he sent me. It's from, where is it from? Vietnam, you said?
Yeah, it's straight out of Vietnam. It's green tea. I forgot the name of it. It's some crazy Vietnamese name. Yeah, I can't either. It's Thai something. What it is, it's a detoxer, and it give you all the nutrients and stuff. I don't. It got something. Mother, you still got the website that I sent you?
Is it little black?
The tea leaves. Yeah,
it's real tea leaves that come out of the mountains in Vietnam, and it's health. It's for if you're feeling down, you're feeling bad, or you got some kind of problem or something like that. I don't know if it helps mental problems, but
well, it doesn't hurt to try.
I'm on the ball then. I got the.
Doesn't hurt to try it. Try it.
But I seen it work magic. I seen it work magic, like for real, like some actual magic. Like I drink it all the time. Like seriously, if I feel ill or something like that, I drink some of that, and I mean I'd be good to go later on.
All right.
And I got people coming from Vietnam now, so if somebody wants some, then. But you gotta be kind of ill, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be kind of feeling under the weather.
Feeling low.
Yeah.
Or your bones are aching or hurting or something like that.
Yeah, but I've been drinking it. Stay on it.
Okay, I'm just checking on you. You sound a lot better.
Okay,
so I feel
better. I feel better than I did yesterday. Well, yesterday was, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday was crazy.
You slept.
I did, and I had meetings too. I had meetings on the
phone,
on the computer. But I did do some rest yesterday. But I I started feeling a little better yesterday, but I feel better today than I did yesterday.
Very good.
Because yesterday I just used my albuterol until the tea came. Start sipping on the tea.
Mother Jones, you ever feel under the weather? You just let me know. I said, if you ever feel under the weather, you let me know. I got you some tea coming ASAP.
All right.
Yes, he did. He overnight.
And I drink green tea all the time, but what you're talking about sounds real good.
Yeah, you can't get that over here. You got to either get it from somebody that's over here or you got to get it from Vietnam.
Oh, all right. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be in touch.
Can you send some out to us? Do we have to order it from you?
I'll let you taste it.
Okay, yeah. As soon as my whatchamacallit come in, as soon as my shipment come in, I'll send y'all some more.
Okay.
I'll send y'all some more. I think I got like 2 pounds coming.
Oh wow.
So it looked like a. You either get them in them small packs or you could get them in a big old duffel bag. And I think he gonna give them to me. I don't know how he gonna give them to me, but I got a couple more small packs. I don't know how to ship it. Cause it looked like reefer.
It ain't
send it real fast.
Huh?
Real fast.
Oh, mother.
Send it over.
She said, send it real fast.
Send your money COD.
All right.
So that'll be it for today. Does anyone have any questions on anything?
No, I just need to get to those websites and start learning.
Okay, well, I sent you a copy. Ken, I'm gonna send you. That's Donovan. I thought that was Ken. Hey, Donovan, how you doing, baby?
Yeah, when everything is blessed. All right, what's going?
I'll share that with you. I thought you were Ken.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, then. I'll look out for you.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Peace and prosperity, everyone.
Peace and prosperity.
Peace and prosperity.
Thanks again, Mr. Lee, Brother Lee, Son Lee. That's my son. I took him as
What's his first name?
What's
his first name?
Lewis, right? What's your first name?
Moffett.
Moffett.
Moffett. Moffette. Moffett.
Moffett. What is that? What language is that? What is that?
I don't. It's just one of a kind. In Africa, it means love. It mean love in Africa. I heard an African say my name one time, and he was like Moffett, and I was like, what do that mean? He was like, that mean love. So,
okay.
A lot of people can't pronounce it. That's why I just call myself Lewis.
Well, I'll just call you. I'll call you Baby Love.
All right.
Okay, well, that was really I did grasp more today than I did the last time. In the beginning,
yes, so did I.
A lot of interruptions because a lot of people were trying to get on, and you got a nice group on there today. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 9 people on here.
Yeah, 9. Got 9 people on. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And everybody that's on here, if you just once you get the recording and you go through them. And like I said, you just write down the questions for like next Sunday or the next time I'm on with the family. And then we can, like I say, we can have an engagement conversation.
And those are
Thanks for the info.
Resources.
Appreciate it.
Text.
Yep.
Send me a text and I'll get them out to you. I think some of you have already sent me a text and I sent them to you. So if you haven't sent me a text, send me a text.
Okay, yeah, with the resources, right, Mother?
Yes, with the resources.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So have a good evening.
Peace and prosperity.
We got a bad story.
All right, bye.
Peace and prosperity.
Peace. All right, Mama.
I gotta get the I gotta do this. And I got to come to.
It kills me that some people
here.
got so much wisdom.
And I have to make presenter. And share. Because last time I didn't close out right, and I couldn't, I had trouble getting in. Okay, so now I can close it out.